So proudly we hailed at the twilight gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars, the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
You may now please be seated. I want to say a big thank you to the Rocklin Police and Fire Department Honor Guard and the Sierra College Chamber and Concert Choir. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to introduce those who are on stage with me. First, my name is Willie Duncan. I'm the Superintendent President at Sierra College. Thank you. We have trustees Bob Romness, Bob Sinclair, Carrie Dawson Bartley, Nancy Palmer, and Paul Bancroft. Student trustee Ruby Chavez de Chavez. And our 2019-2020 student trustee, Yulia Tarasova. Also, we have with us Daryl Carlson, the CEO of Bunker Wilson, and our community speaker tonight. And then I'm also pleased to introduce our executive team along with me, Rebecca Bakikio, Vice President of Instruction, Ryan Davis, Vice President of Human Resources, Eric Skinner, Vice President of Administrative Services, and James Todd, Vice President of Student Services. The last individual on stage that I haven't announced yet is our Professor of the Year, Mark Springsteel, Professor of Organic Chemistry. And as is our tradition, he's going to now give our faculty speech, but let me tell you a little bit about him first. He's been at Sierra College since 2003. He says he wasn't much of a student through his elementary and high school year days, but that he found out that he was good at school when he began college at Cal State Fullerton and discovered an interest in chemistry and biology classes. Some of you might be able to relate with that. During the recession of the early 90s, Mark transferred to Orange Coast College for a semester to help make ends meet. He graduated at CSU Fullerton, Orange Coast College with a BS in chemistry in 1998, and then UC Davis with a PhD in organic chemistry in 2003. He assumed that he would just go to work as an organic chemist at a large drug company after graduation. But then a friend mentioned an opening at Sierra College. He enjoyed his work as a TA and a tutor during college, so in fall of 2003, he successfully applied to fill a one-year sabbatical position, which then opened the door to fill a full-time, permanent tenure-track position in organic chemistry as a faculty member the following year. Mark feels he has been helped by many in his pursuit of becoming a good instructor. The overall message Mark took away from this was to use any means necessary to get your students to learn, have fun with it, try new things, and be creative. This is the second time Mark has been selected as a Sierra College Faculty Member of the Year, the first being in 2009. Please welcome Mark Springsteel.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. I'm not sure how this is going to go. My hat will stay on, but we'll see how it goes. I see this going one of three ways. Hopefully, it's funny and entertaining. But if it's not, hopefully it's so unfunny that it actually is funny. And it's not in the middle awkward, but you'll be the judge of that. So, it was really nice to be told you're the Faculty of the Year. I don't know how that happens, but thank the students for that. Thank you. And to quote Joe Medeiros, it's a nice legal high. Getting that recognition as Faculty of the Year is nice. And I was trying to come up with themes for this speech. Oh, shoot. It's supposed to be just 3 to 4 minutes, too, huh? I set a timer. Just tell me. And I was talking to my students, and one of them, James Cobria, said that I should do something sciencey, and then he mentioned helium. So I thought, oh, helium. So I brought some helium balloons, and I can continue getting legally high. And I'm wondering if high-pitched voice. I'm wondering if President Willie would join me. So yes, I was hoping he'd be game. I wasn't sure. So what we're going to do here is we're going to sing a chorus of a song for you all, and I'll let Willie choose. I was thinking number one, but you could do whichever one.
Well, number one
number
is great.
One it
what a
is.
fantastic
Okay.
song.
So let's just bite the corner, get a little bit, and then we'll go together.
And I will always love you.
Is that pretty good? I don't know. I think that one fit into the awkward category. So, and I've got more balloons here for other speakers if you'd like. Help yourself. So they asked me to make this speech positive and student-focused and uplifting, and I'm trying to do that. I'll try to do that. It shouldn't be too hard. It's actually really nice out here. To be honest, I was like thinking I wouldn't have to come to graduation this year because only half the faculty have to come each year, and this isn't my year, but I had to give the speech. I had to be here, and I was like, oh, I had to give the speech and be here. And then that's where my theme came from. So my theme is, I have a couple of themes, well, mainly this theme. I was thinking of the yin and yang, which I thought was a Japanese philosophy, but online I did an extensive like 30-second search, and it looks like it's an ancient Chinese philosophy of in life there's darkness, but within darkness there's light, and then there's light, and then within light there's darkness. And I like it. And I know coming out of the pandemic, lately it's been feeling a little bit more like this. But I'm hoping we've turned the corner and we can get back to balance and have an equal amount of light and dark. So to go along with that, the yin is considered the negative and the yang is the positive. So graduations are great when they have a good speech, but when you have a speech like this, it might be a little yang or yin. And the one thing that can get me in graduation is when we get to the point where we're just naming off all the names. Sometimes it can drive me crazy. I'm just like, what's going on? I can't keep focus, and I'm like trying not to grab my phone and chatting with the person next to me like, okay, when they get to the T's, let's go over to Kiki's and get some loaded tots. Because if we sneak out now, we can not have to be in the traffic or the parking lot just spewing CO2 into the air, right? We're doing it from Mother Earth. Let's just leave after the T's. No. So, but yeah, I don't know if I want to do all this. I'm trying to be positive. So, I thought it would be funny, but I don't. Thank you. So the thing that I wanted to, my message was, we've just come out of a time where we had to try all sorts of new things. We were forced to try new things. I had to teach lecture from my garage, from my master bedroom. I had to make videos in my pantry because it was quiet. So, and we've all been through all these things that we were forced to do, new things. But I want to encourage us to continue to try new things. And I want to try, even if it means we're going to fail, because we're going to learn through that process, and we got to be brave with it. So I'm wondering if I can have a poll of the audience. So the families and friends, have you tried something in the last month that you were pretty scared, you were afraid to try and failed at it? Give me a round of applause if that's true. Okay, so now, faculty and staff, have you tried something new this month that you were afraid to try and maybe failed? Oh, that's good. Okay, now students, have you tried something and failed? Hopefully not your classes. Maybe just a homework problem or two. Yes. So that's what we need. We need to keep trying new things and putting ourselves out there. Maybe painting a sign in your garage the day of the presentation, hoping it doesn't blow away. And try to avoid, I like my neighbor Rory told me this one, try to avoid over-analysis paralysis. I could totally get caught up in that. I've had so many great students through the years, and I've learned so much from them. Pretty much all my best teaching techniques I've learned because a student gave it to me, because they couldn't understand it, and I had to think of another way to do it, and I finally got it. So I really have to thank my students, and one in particular who taught me to take a chance was, I'm trying to see his name here. He had the longest name of any student I've had. Oh shoot, I'm not finding it. It's okay. So he taught me that we were trying to make these teaching tools to put online, and I just felt like they weren't perfect. I didn't want to put them up, And he's like, no, just put it up. We can take it down and fix it. And it just freed me up to just, you can try new things, make mistakes, and move on. If you don't try, then you never know. So that's my message. I hope you guys have a great graduation. Thanks for letting me speak.
All right, thank you for that, Mark. You got me to inhale helium and sing on stage at a commencement, so that's pretty good. So it's now my pleasure to introduce to you our first of two student speakers tonight. Ruby Chavez de Chavez has been a political science student at Sierra College for the past 3 years and is joining the graduating class of 2022. She holds an interest in art, American history, government, and helping her community. Ruby has been part of the Associated Students Senate for the past 2 years as a senator, then took the role as Student Senate President and Student Trustee for the 21-22 academic year. In addition to her efforts on behalf of Sierra College students, Ruby advocated for students at the statewide and regional levels. She's been a proud member and officer of various clubs, including the Sierra College Political Science Club, the Art Club, and the Social Science Club. Ruby is planning to transfer to a UC campus. Can I say? Yeah. She's been accepted to 3 UC campuses. UC Davis, UC Berkeley, and UCLA. So Ruby doesn't set the bar low, Ruby sets the bar high, and she now gets her choice of those 3. So she's weighing her choice and is going to make her decision soon. Please welcome Ruby Chavez de Chavez.
Thank you so much, everyone. You all look great today, by the way. I seem to have misplaced my speech, so because my mom has it. Oh, my dad. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. This is my first speech, but so I hope you're all doing well on this fine evening. But I would like to show my respect by starting off with the land acknowledgement, followed up with my speech. So, with respect, we acknowledge the Rocklin campus of Sierra College as the traditional and unceded land of the Nisenan and Miwok peoples. The secret ravine, known in Nisenan as Hoyok, is home to an ancestral village site protected for generations by local tribal nations and their members. Sierra College commits to an ongoing relationship with the United Auburn Indian community and their other local tribes, and to respect the legacy of the first peoples of this land and the future generations who are an integral part of the Sierra College community. I also want to start off by saying thank you to my parents who have always been there for me, even at my hardest moments, especially to my dad who has always believed in my capabilities. I would also like to give a special thank you to Juan Miguel Blanco and Mary Vogel from the Sierra College Campus Life Center. They are both excellent mentors to me. Thank you. So I wrote this speech and dedicated to all the Sierra College graduates, as well as those who are at home watching this. President Willie Duncan, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, Sierra College graduates, Sierra College faculty and classified staff, friends and loved ones who are gathered here today are not only just here to celebrate this extraordinary moment of moving towards the next step of one's life, but also the many achievements made along the way, as well as the art of perseverance. Perseverance will be the word of the day, because without it, you would not be here today. You can find the motivation to do your work, but it is perseverance that helps us get through the tough moments of our student life. You all stand out from the rest of the class of graduates that attended Sierra College years ago because of the unusual circumstances you powered through. The world changed. It changed faster than what many are able to keep up with. But yet you persevered. Our future became uncertain. Yet again, it was our perseverance that pushed back any fears for continuing our education. You were also given the opportunity that the graduates years before did not experience, which is the willpower to face the unexpected and the unknown, making you stronger and more capable of meeting the greater challenges you may face at your new job or university you are transferring to. It is not every day that we are given this rare opportunity to learn the importance of family, community, compassion, and integrity that sometimes we take for granted. You all had the choice to take a break from your education and wait the pandemic out or until things became better. For some of you, this dilemma had already stood. It was the constant battle between the decision to immediately enter the workforce or take on the challenge of staying in college to seek the opportunity to make a better life for you. You all took the latter and made the right decision for you, your family, and your career. Now this is a good time to show our final show of gratitude to all the Sierra College faculty and classified staff employees that helped you reach this very moment. To give our thanks to any of our family and friends that have supported you. I am personally grateful to have met so many great and inspirational professors and faculty, and students I am honored to call my friends, who have not only helped open up opportunities I did not think would have been possible if I had not attended Sierra College, but they also made my experience at Sierra the most memorable. They are the reason why I'm standing here today. I wish to ask that all of you one day give back to your community and show your compassion to others so that you can inspire a future generation to do the same. I wish for you all to continue believing in yourself, to continue persevere as you have been doing, and show that yes, you can. Sí se puede. I am deeply honored to have spoken in front of graduates like you and have been given the opportunity to serve and represent you all on the Student Senate and as your student trustee. I wish you well on wherever you decide to go and whatever you decide to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ruby. That was fantastic. It's now my pleasure to introduce our second student speaker. You know, we weren't able to have commencement for a couple of years, so Yulia never got her opportunity to speak to you at a commencement. So we've invited her back. Yulia is a first-generation college student majoring in business and technology. Immigrating from Moldova at age 15, she now resides in Roseville and attends Sierra Community College. Yulia served for 3 years in community college student leadership, including as a student trustee of Sierra College for the 2019-20 academic year, before being appointed by Governor Gavin Newsom to the California Community College Board of Governors in 2020. As a member of the Board of Governors, she has focused on basic needs advocacy for students, the elimination of equity and achievement gaps, increased access to online programs, and increased student representation in governance. Yulia is passionate about promoting a student-centered approach to higher education with the hope that subsequent policy will widen the door of opportunity to all those in their pursuit of the American dream. If you know Yulia like I do, you know this girl is going places. It's my pleasure to introduce you, Yulia Tarasova.
One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Hello, graduating class of 2022. How are you doing? As President Duncan mentioned, I was a student trustee here in 2020 and super pumped to give the graduation speech. But we all know what happened in 2020. So obviously, I was super grateful to the esteemed Board of Trustees, President Duncan, and Ruby to be given the opportunity to speak in front of all of you today. But then the reality hit as I was sitting down in my car after a long day of exams and contemplating whether it's a healthy substitute for a meal as an ice cream on a hot day. I had an aha moment. I realized that I can recycle the speech from 2020 as I usually do with my English classes. Sorry, English department. After all, I picked computer science for a reason. On a more serious note, as we move forward from this milestone, there's one important thing to remember. It is that we often trap ourselves into thinking that our studies are everything, and therefore we define our success and worth around temporary success. But that is not what life and getting your degree should be about. Actually, I take that back. Academics and studies are in fact important to getting your degree. But what I'm trying to say is that they shouldn't be the only thing. Our journeys are multifaceted and constantly evolving. When we first started here, much of the knowledge and expectations that we came here with no longer apply to our current reality. COVID has changed us all. It changed the way we study. It's changed the way that we take exams. It changed the way we do office hours with our most loved one and most scary professors. It changed our virtual campus for 2 years. And now some of us are back, while others didn't even get the chance to step foot on campus until this day. The campus changed, and we changed with it. We are more grateful for community and personal interactions. We don't take campus commute for granted anymore. We have been able to persevere regardless of constant challenges being thrown our way. We've been able to come together to organize food drives, lend out laptops, emergency grant money to those who needed it the most. Regardless of the adverse situation, we were able to come back together and problem solve as a united pack of Wolverines. Not a single one of us are here and did it alone. So to all incredible parents, family members, mentors, professors, allies, friends, and loved ones who have supported your pursuit of educational enrichment, let me say thank you from the bottom of my heart. So you see, this journey isn't about just the grades, but rather relationships you make along the way and the informational knowledge you gain from the different cultures and perspectives you've opened yourself up to. The lifelong bonds and informal knowledge we gain from each other is just as invaluable and important as what's being taught in the classroom. And it's also about the memories that you make along the way. Ruby has said it all already, and as I approached many people for advice on this speech, they told me to keep it short. Maximum of 3 points, because nobody will remember it. So while I promise to keep it to 3 points right now, I humbly ask you to stay with me and pay extra attention. So first, don't give up on your dreams. Never, ever, ever. It will guide you during the most difficult times. Second, fail often and fail early, so you can stand back up stronger than ever before. But most importantly, have fun along the way. So let's make some fun memories right now. And I would like to ask everybody to get up right now. I'm for real, guys. Everyone? All right. So please extend your right arm, your left arm. Put your right arm behind your head, your left arm. Okay, on the hip, on the other hip. Okay, I think DJ, we're ready. Thank you, everybody. I hope we made some great memories today.
What is going on here? I've sang Whitney Houston and done the Macarena now. I don't know what's coming next. Thank you, Yulia. That was fantastic. It's now my pleasure to introduce you tonight to our commencement speaker, our community speaker. Mr. Dale Carlson is, as I mentioned before, the CEO of Bunker Wilson. It might not be a firm you've heard of. They invest in real estate, but more importantly, they invest in entrepreneurial ventures in the Sacramento region that support entrepreneurs that are starting businesses. In addition to his role at Bunker Wilson, he's also the CEO Emeritus of the Ticket to Dream Foundation, which is a charity that was founded in 2008 to serve the needs of foster children across the country. He's involved in numerous other organizations giving back to our community. He's the chairman of the Dale and Katie Carlson Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship at CSU Sacramento, the co-chair of the Mike and Rini Child Institute for Innovation and Entrepreneurship Development Advisory Board at UC Davis. He's a member of the Sierra College Entrepreneurship Council and the Growth Factory Advisory Board, working with our students here. He also serves on the Michael Ziegler Pride Industries Foundation, creating employment for people with disabilities. He's also actively involved in the operations of his family's foundation, Our Little Light, which focuses on causes that support families and children. I think you're hearing a theme here. He gives a lot of himself. Prior to forming his current firm, he served as the CEO and founder of the Sleep Train, Inc., which before its acquisition by Mattress Firm in 2014 was the largest mattress retailer on the West Coast with more than 1,600 employees and 312 retail locations in 6 states. Under Dale's leadership, Sleep Train, Inc. became an employee-owned company. Dale was recently awarded with the Sacramento Business Journal's Corporate Citizen Lifetime Achievement Award in April of 2022. He attributes his success to his father's advice: surround yourself with great people, treat them well, and make everyone successful. Please welcome Dale Carlson.
Okay, so I got to do something because I don't have anything like they have. Hello, everyone! I don't know how you follow this. That is phenomenal. And Yulia, I think you took my speech. So no. Welcome, everyone. Thank you, President Duncan, trustees, for having me. I should have read that bio ahead of time to hear what was said. But anyway, I am here because I am so amazed at what you all have done. It is phenomenal what you've gone through. Yulia and Ruby went through kind of what you have. You all have your personal story, your personal journey of what actually happened to you during this time. But you made it through. You did the hard work. You get it. So let's just give a hand for y'all. But as was said, you don't do it alone. We don't do anything alone. It is the people that are around you that support you. It is your friends, your family, your co-workers, someone you just met that gives you the inspiration to do what you want to do. And so with that, let's thank the parents once again, the families, the support. One more hand for all of you, because without you, we don't do anything. I was very fortunate. I had a lot of people help me build the Sleep Train. Didn't start out that way. People ask me all the time, how did you get into the mattress business? And I always tell them, well, at 6 years old, I wanted to be a mattress guy. Don't you all? No? Well, I didn't either. But I have one person to thank, and that was my girlfriend in high school. Because if she hadn't started dating my best friend when we were dating, I would never have left high school early and gone to Sac State to start my college career. So I graduated early from high school, went to Sac State, but I needed a job, like many of you, to get through. I tried Taco Bell. We were talking earlier about the ability to wrap a burrito right so it doesn't leak out the bottom. I learned that at Taco Bell. I worked at a restaurant, but then I got a job at a mattress manufacturing company. Who wants to work at a mattress manufacturing company? They took me under their wing, though. They taught me the business. I actually went out in the factory. I sewed the mattresses, and then they gave me a job as a salesman. Back in those days, you could get your classes on the days you wanted them so that you could do a job every – I sold Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and went to school on Tuesday and Thursday. It was great. I graduated. My degree was in real estate, finance, and insurance. I wanted to be a commercial real estate broker. But my boss came to me and said, I want you to stay with me and be a sales manager. Well, a sales manager job out of college is great. I really wanted to do the real estate stuff, but he was offering me more money, better benefits, and most importantly, he offered me a 280Z T-top sports car as a company car, and I was young and single, and if you talk to any of my friends, they'll tell you I needed as much help as I could get. So I took the job, went with him, but the process of going in and out of all the stores from Visalia to the Oregon border in the middle of nowhere, Nevada, I got tired of giving my ideas, like take the plastic bag off the mattress so someone can lay down on it. Exactly. Or how about the fact that it shouldn't take 6 weeks to deliver a mattress? So I decided, I can do this better. I talked to my dad. My dad was an accountant, a CPA, very conservative financial man. He said, no way. Stick with what you're doing, do your real estate stuff, but you're not opening your own business. Businesses fail. Don't do that. Fortunately for me, my stepmom won a trip on the radio out of the country. And in that 2-week period, I bought a truck, leased some space, and quit my job. I was a little afraid of my father. Any of you afraid of your father or spouse or partner? Yeah? Well, I was. He came back and he said, well, you're on your own. And I said, I know that. But I'll give you one piece of advice. And as President Duncan mentioned, his advice, which is what really ran and was the key to the success for everything I've done in life, is surround yourself with good people. Treat them right. And in a business, make everybody successful. That advice, surround yourself with good people, treat them right, and make everybody successful, is what drove Sleep Train to go to up to 312 stores in 6 states, doing over $500 million in mattress sales. And then during this time, because we had grown, like I said, I didn't grow this myself. I grew this with the help of 1,600 employees as we grew. It was them that grew the business. And with them, we also did the work for foster kids. We started out with mattresses for kids because I didn't have any money. So you don't have to have money to help others. As you guys know, you've done a phenomenal job of what you do to give back. I didn't have money, but I had mattresses. So giving new mattresses to at-risk kids. Then we grew that program to even more. Then we did the ESOP. With the ESOP, we gave, and at the height of the recession in 2010, we gave 25% of our company to our employees at no cost to them because they were the ones working to make that company a success. What that ended up doing is that power of ownership that we empowered them with made our company value go up 800% in 4 years. When we sold the company for $425 million, $117 million of that went back to the employees. Now, I will tell you that it's a great privilege and honor to have built what I've done, everything that my resume says. But one of the biggest joys I had is when one of my delivery drivers came up to me several years later and said, you know, Dale, because Mr. Carlson was my dad, I always go by Dale. Dale, because of you giving us that, I was able to buy a house for my mom. My mom lives in Mexico. Her house had collapsed, and I was able to buy her a house. Thank you for doing that. And I told him, I didn't do it. You did it. They were the ones that built that company, not me. So I guess when I look back and I look at all that, and when I look this and look at my time and see I'm running out, and you have the same message I have. First of all, perseverance is critical, Ruby. But take risks. Take risks. You know, do your research so you know what you're doing, but take risk. And make sure to not listen to those naysayers who say you can't do it. You're not capable. You all know that because you made it through this. So continue what you learn here. Know that what you learn to take risk is going to serve you well as you go forward. Secondly, is look for those along the way to help. How can you lift up? How can you help someone else do something special in their lives? Look for that. Third is to accomplish that, surround yourself with good people. Make sure you're treating them right and they're treating you right. Take care of yourself and make sure that you're healthy and safe. And finally, it is important to have fun. In our company, fun, celebration was actually one of our values. Because if you don't celebrate the successes, then you don't get the joy out of that. But the biggest joy you'll get is by helping others. So congratulations. So proud of all of you. Go out there and make a difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Dale. Appreciate that. All right, we're getting close. You just have to hear from me now. But before I start, I have a little tradition. I've been doing a selfie with graduates for a few years now. So I'm going to stand out front here and try to get a selfie and try to get all you graduates in it. You guys down for that? All right. Ready? Smile. All right. I'm going to post this on my social media, and the college is also going to post it. So you can find it on our social media, and then you can grab it and find yourself. Thank you for doing that with me. Okay, just a few words from me, and then we're going to confer some degrees. How's that sound? So my message is going to be relatively short, but I want to say a few things to the graduates and to all of us here. I am so pleased that we are all here together in this moment. We didn't get to have graduation ceremonies and commencement ceremonies for 2 years. I think if I have to, I don't know what I'll do if I have to hear the word virtual commencement again. You know, there's something special about a graduation ceremony, and I think it's important that we pause on moments like this. I think we lost something, during the pandemic, not being able to celebrate moments like this and come together the way we are now. For me, the power of taking a moment, like look around, think about where you are right now. You're at your college graduation. You're getting a diploma. You're getting an AA or an AS. You're moving on to do whatever it is next you're going to do, but you have accomplished something. I know many of you have had sleepless nights. If your college days are like mine, you probably were working on papers until they were due, and then sneaking them in, or maybe, as Yulia said, rehashing some of your old papers and turning them in. But I can tell you the stress of balancing school and life and everything that we've been going through over the last couple of years is a lot. So it's a moment now when we can take a deep breath, we can relax, you've accomplished something, bask in that glory for a minute. Thank your family and friends that are here with you. This stadium is filled with family and friends that are here to support you. It's a big moment. Enjoy this moment. As students, you've had to negotiate probably one of the most unique and challenging times in our recent history, at least in mine. I never saw anything like this in education. I don't think any of us were prepared for the challenges that we were going to face. I don't care if you liked online classes or not, you were going to take them, right? Or teach them, whether you like to do it or not. We were all forced into it. We all had to become experts in Zoom and learn what that meant. And we all had to develop cool backgrounds and, learn how to chat in Zoom and do all the things we did. But during all of this, something amazing happened. Tonight, if you count all of the Sierra College graduates from our 3 centers, this is the largest graduating class in Sierra College history. Somehow, through all that adversity, you found a way to persevere, who two of our speakers have already mentioned tonight. You overcame those obstacles in front of you. You found new ways to do what you needed to do, and you accomplished your goal. Congratulations on that. As I reflect upon this past year, I'm immensely grateful to work with such a dedicated group of faculty and staff. Many of them are here tonight. I hope as students, you have felt how committed and dedicated they were to your success. We've all dedicated our careers to teaching and learning. This is what we do. So it's immensely gratifying to us to see your success and see you get here tonight and be able to celebrate and bestow a degree upon you. For most of you, this will be the end of your time with Sierra College. Although I'm always amazed at how many of you I'm still going to see around campus, you're going to come back and take some more classes. You're working either to finish or get a second degree or get a certificate. And you know what? That's fantastic. That's amazing. That's exactly what we are supposed to do here at a community college. We are that educational entity in your community that you can come to throughout your life to get what it is you need. Many of you here tonight are the first in your families to graduate from college. How many of you graduates, first in your family? There's a lot of you. That's amazing. What an amazing accomplishment. Many of you are traditional college students. You joined us right out of high school. Your mom might have made you, but you joined us right out of high school. Some of you are even younger. Our youngest graduate this year is 16. Many of you are older, and you've come back to education later in life. Over 22% of our graduates are over the age of 30. Absolutely. Our average age of our graduate is 26 this year. 26. See, we can dialogue. Let's not do that. Many of you have already had careers and families. What you all have in common is the value you placed on getting an education. Education not only changes your life, but it changes the lives of your family for generations, especially those of you who are the first in your family to ever go to college. What a role model you are now for your siblings, your kids, your friends, people around you. You've changed their lives, because I guarantee you, when they have been watching you go to school, they've been getting motivated on what they can do themselves. And this will carry forward throughout your life. I want to give a quick shout out. So a lot of you came here, you're student athletes. How many student athletes we have graduating right now? Quite a few of you. We have an extremely successful athletic program. We focus on student athletes, the student first. So our athletes graduate. We've been really successful this year. We've won a state championship in women's basketball. Congratulations. Our men's swim team won a state championship. Our women's swim team got second in the state. And I've been sitting here checking scores on my phone because our women's softball team is down in Bakersfield, actually the city I'm from, and they're in the state tournament right now, and they just won 2-1, and they're going to the Final Four tomorrow. We have to celebrate all of these successes. Every one of you that are graduating has become a part of the Sierra College Wolverine family. I encourage you to stay a part of our family even after graduation. Maybe join our alumni association. It's a great way to stay connected with the college and find a way to give back so that next group of students that comes behind you, comes next, gets the same support that you got from your family and friends and everybody here at Sierra College. I hope that as you graduate, this isn't the end of our relationship, but just the beginning of a long relationship that you have with us. Thank you very much. Congratulations, graduates.
All right, it's what you've been waiting for. Members of the Board of Trustees, I am pleased to inform you that the class of 2021-22 has satisfactorily completed the requirements for the Associate in Arts or the Associate in Science degrees and are eligible for graduation from Sierra College. Will the class of 2021-22 please come forward to receive your degrees? Ready? Ready? Angela Sutton, AS for Transfer, Business Administration with honors.
Ruby Chavez de Chavez, AA for transfer political science with honors.
Paige Logan Gillian, AS Allied Health, General.
Yulia Tarasova, AS computer science with honors.
PJ Johnson Saucier, AS Psychology with honors.
Jennifer Annette Haven, AA general business with honors.
Maritza Casillas, AS Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Haramrit Kaur, AS Allied Health, pre-nursing with honors.
Taya Lorraine Tenner, AA for Transfer, Anthropology.
Skylar Elizabeth Caitlin Lyons, AS Social and Behavioral Sciences with honors.
Dania Guadalupe Gonzalez, AS Early Childhood Education.
Jennifer K. Arcadio Sorno, AS Allied Health.
Cynthia Castaneda, AS Allied Health, Pre-Nursing.
McKenna Reed Evans, AA for Transfer and Communication Studies.
Bailey Zumadillo, AS Social Science and Behavioral Sciences with honors.
Elijah Manuel Mendez, AA for Transfer and History.
Emma Stephanie Brewers, AA Social and Behavioral Sciences with honors.
Faisal Aban Mahmoud Elias, AA for Transfer and Psychology with honors.
Christy Michelle Gonzalez, AS General Business with honors.
Kylie Lee, AS in Allied Health.
Susan Olivia Stewart, AA for Transfer Communication Studies with honors.
Ricky Elaine Cohen, AA for Transfer Psychology.
Trisha Camille Chan Quay, AA Applied Art and Design Digital Media.
Damanpreet Kaur Batal, AS for Transfer in Biology with honors. Cameron Niar, AS for Transfer in Business Administration with honors. Kelsey Rose Brancato, AS for Transfer Business Administration. Jamie Leanne, AA for Transfer Psychology. Caitlin Benham, AS in Natural Science. Sabrina Irene Chavez, AA in Recreation Management. Adela Arroyo Acosta, AS in Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Parham Rane, AA for Transfer Communication Studies.
Layla Joania, AA for Transfer English with honors.
Alexander Ike Bischoff, AA for Transfer Communication Studies with honors.
Alyssa Suzanne Carson, AS for Transfer and Administration of Justice.
Caitlin Grace Hundal, AA for Transfer History with honors.
Desiree Catherine Hudson, AA Psychology.
Rowan Elizabeth Spiegel, AA for Transfer Psychology with honors.
Julie Ann Marie Turner, AS, Allied Health.
Ayla Rain Marshall, AS for Transfer Business Administration.
Michaela Oliva, AA for Transfer in Psychology with honors.
Vanessa Paloma Casillas, AS Natural Science.
The honors keep rolling with Kathleen Marie Stensana, AS in Biology with honors.
Samantha Maria Dish, AS Early Childhood Education with honors.
Ireland Grace Cologne, AA in Music.
Shelby Michelle Olson, AS for Transfer Business Administration.
Hannah Garten, AS for Transfer in Business Administration with honors.
Brittany Jean Remington, AS Allied Health Pre-Nursing with honors.
Emery Mena, AA in Marketing with honors.
DeJean Brenna Wagner, AS Health Science.
Nadia Faye Ansori, AS for Transfer Business Administration with honors.
Uzziah Nistor, AA in Computer Science.
Magda Yaxiri Espinoza Romero, AS Social and Behavioral Science.
Kylie Bernadette Webb, AA Arts and Cultures.
Katia Daniela Carlos Perez, AS Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Dean Xavier Hernandez, AA Social and Behavioral Sciences with honors.
Jennifer Nohemi Argueta Vargas, AS in Allied Health.
Patrina Ann Akaman, AS for Transfer Early Childhood Education with honors.
Daisy Aviles Aguilar, AS for Transfer Administration of Justice.
Haley Brooke Long, AA Early Childhood Education.
Leticia Soto Matusek, AS in Allied Health with honors.
Austin Nicholas Johnson, AA for Transfer Theater Arts.
Gloria Gladish, AS Health Science with honors.
Austin Lauren Young, AA Theater Arts.
Marcella Jean Russell, AS for Transfer Business Administration.
Savannah Madler, AA for Transfer Communication Studies.
Avery Hope Lorca, AS in General Business.
Annalisa Renee Castro, AS Allied.
Megan Nichols, AS Psychology with honors. Alexia Hymas, AS for Transfer Business Administration with honors.
AS Psychology with honors.
Wendy Gonzalez Diaz, AS in Computer Information Systems and Business Information.
Kylie Kennedy Cummins, AS for Transfer Administration of Justice with honors.
Paulina Marie McWalters, AA for Transfer Political Science.
Juan Manuel Casimiro Jr., AS Allied Health, Pre-Nursing.
Margarita Rose Corpy, AS, Natural Science.
Deanna Baliuk, AA for Transfer Psychology with honors.
Andrea Salazar, AS for Transfer, Administration of Justice with honors.
Savannah Ray Weisner, AS Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Lindsay Dawn Alderetti, AS General Business with honors.
Letitia Zaffa, AS for Transfer Administration of Justice.
Margaret Belville Culbertson, AA for Transfer Psychology with honors.
Cameron D. Gage, AS General Business.
Carolyn Joy McComas, AA for Transfer Studio Arts, honors.
Alexander Wendy, AA Business Administration.
Anissa Ray Gobaldon, AS Fashion Industries.
Nathaniel Allen Worley, AS Natural Science.
Jessica Manenquil, AA for Transfer Journalism.
Lauren Gamboa, AS for Transfer Administration of Justice.
Aviana Sophia Laval, AA for Transfer Communication Studies with honors.
Alec Capron Huerman, AA Mechatronics Technology.
Madeline Renee Wright, AA for Transfer Journalism with honors.
Aviva Yadai Lavin, AA Early Childhood Education with honors.
Jonathan David Lee, AA Information Technology and Cybersecurity with honors.
Casey Carolyn McElfresh, AS Early Childhood Education.
Julie Hannah Heath, AS Allied Health Pre-Nursing with honors.
Ashley Nicole Ray, AS Early Childhood Education with honors.
Nicholas Ryan Lamb, AS for Transfer Business Administration with honors.
Jenna Marie Tisnato, AA Liberal Studies Elementary Education.
Ness Renee Smith, AA Applied Art and Design and Illustration.
Colette Ann Finkbeiner, AA Early Childhood Education with honors.
Austin Bays, AS Fire Technology with honors.
Mashid Ganesh Fatema, AS for Transfer Early Childhood Education with honors.
Ryan Linner Carlson, AA Fire Technology with honors.
Keith Rosnell Murillo, AA Early Childhood Education.
Tyler Lewis Gibson, AS Fire Technology.
Vanessa Maria Ramirez, AS Early Childhood Education with honors.
Pavlina Marie Clem, AA in Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Michael Angelo Martinez, AA for Transfer Psychology with honors.
Nicoletta Klima, AS Natural Science with honors.
Ashley Nicole Dar, AS Film and Video Production with honors.
Karen Rubio, AS Administration of Justice and Law Enforcement with honors.
Kalia Nani Calhoun, AA for Transfer Kinesiology.
Dina Rosaline Woods, AS Administration of Justice and Law Enforcement.
Kimberly Lynn Tiss, AA for Transfer Communication Studies with honors.
Richard Tidwell, AA, General Business.
Amber Aguirre, AS Biological Sciences.
Justice.
Lindsay Marie Nadeau, AS Natural Science.
Holly Slack, AS Biological Sciences.
Annabella Rosalie Royer, AS for Transfer Administration of Justice.
Edgar Isiwat, AA for Transfer Psychology.
Renee McKean, AA for Transfer Economics with honors.
Brianna K. Mitchell, AS for Transfer Business Administration with honors.
Brett R. Evans, AS Computer Science, Computer Science.
Marissa Behavioral Sciences.
AS Administration of Justice, Law Enforcement with honors.
Ryan Scott CBA, AA in Music with honors.
Casey Isburner, AS for Transfer Business Administration with honors.
Sean David Gillum, AS Advanced Manufacturing.
Svetlana Malechuk, AA Liberal Studies, Elementary Education.
Tommy Simon, AS in Information Technology, Cybersecurity with honors.
Vasil Malechuk, AA Liberal Studies, Elementary Education with honors.
Victor Raphael Cerna, AS Fire Technology.
Alani Sherman, AS Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Dylan Joseph Furica, AS Accounting with honors.
Puchalo Kabatigan, AS Registered Nursing with honors.
Karen Lynette Furica, AA Administrative Professional with honors.
Cynthia Caceres, AS Registered Nursing.
Kennedy Christian Ermelich, AS for Transfer Administration of Justice with honors.
Ashley Monroe Littlejohn, AS Registered Nursing with honors.
Tyler C. Dwayne, AS for Transfer Administration of Justice.
Carly Nicole Wilkerson, AS Registered Nursing.
Christina AS Social and Sciences.
Taylor Bunger, AS Registered Nursing.
Angela Danielle Aristuto, AS in Allied Health Pre-Nursing with honors.
Samantha Castillo, AS Registered Nursing.
Amy Jo Benj, AA Social and Behavioral Sciences with honors.
Suzanne Mary Courtwright, AS Registered Nursing. Susie.
Michelle Marie Dancoin, AS General Business with honors.
Elizabeth Barnes, AS for Transfer, Business Administration.
Calvin Claude Bailey, AA for Transfer, Theater Arts.
Rachel Marie Barnes, AA, Liberal Studies, Transfer, Elementary Education.
Sydney Colleen Crumrine Thompson, AA for Transfer, Theater Arts.
Annalyn Munoz Garcia, AA for Transfer, Psychology.
Kieran Faith Scholl, AA in Spanish with honors.
Kaylee Mariah Neubauer, AS Natural Science with honors.
Say hello to Samantha Nicole Brown, AA for Transfer, Psychology with honors.
Christopher Anthony Johnson, AA for Transfer, History.
Caitlin Ariana Caesar, AS in Social and Behavioral Sciences with honors.
Rachel Alexis J., AS in Photography.
Nathaniel James Rubio, AS Transfer, Business Administration with honors.
Becky T.N. Hunter, AA Deaf Studies with honors.
Noah Marie Palumbo, AS Social and Behavioral Sciences with honors.
Pau Nissen, AS Administration of Justice, Law Enforcement with honors.
Jordan Emily Stevens, AA Liberal Studies in Elementary Education.
Charlize Lopes Gomez, AA for Transfer, Sociology.
Grace Elizabeth Harmon, AA Liberal Studies, Elementary Education with honors.
Roderick Emmanuel Howes, AA General Business.
Brooke Alexandra Ruiz, AA Liberal Studies, Elementary Education.
Sabrina Vlasek, AA Accounting.
Mia Michelle Acosta, AA for Transfer, Sociology with honors.
William Joshua Zito, AA for Transfer, Business Administration.
Bonnie Lee, AS Allied Health Pre-Nursing with honors.
Sean Patrick McClintock, AA for Transfer, Geography with honors.
Sarah K. Orchard, AA Psychology.
Sean Summers, AS for Transfer, Business Administration with honors.
Caprice Elaine Arellano, AA Management with honors.
Dominic David Rue, AS Allied Health General.
Joanna Sarah Poblete Guella, AS Natural Science.
Bella Rose May, AS Allied Health General.
Gabriel Olivas, AS for Transfer, Business Administration with honors.
Taylor Maria Martinez Teal, AA Psychology with honors.
Angela Migori Naseda, AS Allied Health.
Rachel Millie Crane, AS Social and Behavioral Sciences with honors.
Elijah Akano, AA in Applied Art and Design and Digital Media.
Gabriel David MP, AA for transfer history with honors.
Mo Irwin, AA for transfer political science.
Raisa Ivana Luco Montaldo, AA for transfer anthropology with honors.
Joseph Timothy Antonisic, AS social and behavioral sciences with honors.
Avery May Gates, AS Allied Health General.
Jenna Claire Pello, AA social and behavioral sciences.
Transfer business administration. AS for transfer business administration with honors. Shannon Dow AS film and video production with honors.
Ethan John Peralt, AS transfer business administration with honors.
Ajalan Brianna Collins, AS communication with honors.
Sarah Ann Southern, AS for transfer business administration with honors.
Kiana Coupre Ram, AS social and behavioral sciences with honors.
Connor Bryson, AS for transfer business administration.
Jessica Lynn Munster Gala, AS social and behavioral sciences with honors.
Kate Elizabeth Bonham, AA in early childhood education with honors.
Michelle Lynn Sino, AS social and behavioral sciences.
Ashley Love Chablis, Henley, AA in social and behavioral sciences.
Karina Herrera, AS Fire Technology.
Maria Pajola Ramirez Magdaleno, AS in marketing with honors.
Madison Croissant, AS Allied Health Pre-Nursing with honors.
Emily Catherine Cecil, AS in Allied Health Pre-Nursing and AS in Social and Behavioral Health.
Savannah Mayor Adorica Deshawn, AS Allied Health Pre-Nursing with honors.
Madeline Joy Hidalgo, AS Transferred Administration of Justice with honors.
Morgan Leigh Jenkins, AS Psychology with honors.
Douglas Barrett, AA Photography with honors.
Rachel Kirsten Baker, AS Applied Art and Design, Illustration.
Spencer Reed Thomas, Photography with honors.
Corinne Ann Mathiopoulos, AA Psychology.
Brooklyn Adrian Schinnerbarger, AA in Photography with honors.
Nicole Renee Hopkins, AS Psychology.
Amy Gloria Kravchuk, AS in Social and Behavioral Sciences with honors.
Luke Anthony Robillard, AS for Transfer Mathematics with honors.
Ruby Rose Jushaw, AS Photography.
Sarah Christina Bunsick, AA for Transfer Music with honors.
Sophia Gladish, AS Photography with honors.
Christiane Fisher, AS for Transfer Administration of Justice with honors.
Susana Guzman Andina, AS with honors.
Janaya Seychow, AS Natural Science.
AS Social.
Berenice Ailman, AS Early Childhood Education.
Angelica Ariel Hanley, AS Allied Health Pre-Nursing with honors.
AS for Transfer Administration of Justice.
Leilani Afi Kemp, AS in Psychology.
Kayla DeRoser, AS Natural Science.
Mariana Ayala, AA in Chicana and Chicano Studies.
Tino
AA in Accounting.
Sadie Renee Cross, AS Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Jewel Elise Allen, AS Allied Health.
Renee Kendley Giamonco, AA for Transfer Psychology.
Heinrich T in Business Administration with honors.
Sarah Elaine Freeman, AA for Transfer Psychology.
I have a fellow anthropologist here, Dustin H. Farley, AA for Transfer Anthropology in honors.
Catherine Aquino, AS Allied Health Pre-Nursing.
Kevin Dutra, AA in Information Technology, Cybersecurity.
Natalia Kravchuk, AS Allied Health Pre-Nursing with honors.
Grace Michelle Sewell, AS in Accounting.
Denise Jean Brazil, AS Allied Health Pre-Nursing with honors.
Navjeet Singh, AS for Transfer Business Administration with honors.
Kaylee White, AS Allied Health Pre-Nursing with honors.
Rebecca Petra Bravo, AA in Deaf Studies with honors.
Kristen Savelli, AS Allied Health Pre-Nursing with honors. Very nice handwriting.
Alyssa Stillwell, AS in Allied Health Pre-Nursing with honors.
Gabriel Lorenzo Landeros, AS Film and Video Production.
Nathaniel Gorgona, AS in Natural Science with honors.
Ford Nathaniel Morell, AS Film and Video Production.
Get ready for it, Jason. Here we go. Jason Warren Field, AA for Transfer Communication with honors in Communication Studies. Nice job.
Luis Damian Villanueva, AS Natural Science.
Kaylee Nicole Jakes, AA in Liberal Studies in Elementary Education.
Hunter Joseph Howe, AA for Transfer Studio Arts.
Taylor A. Kohler, AS in Allied Health with honors.
Sabrina Christine Flores, AS Natural Science.
Cecily Ann Swinson, AS in Natural Science. Congratulations.
Karen Elise Worley, AA for Transfer Theater Arts with honors.
Peyton Ann Pitzner, AA in Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, and Transgender Studies.
Justin Aiden Dunn, AS Applied Art and Design, Graphic Design.
Jessica Viral Joshi, AS for Transfer Business Administration.
Gunnar Edward Geistshops, AA Social and Behavioral Sciences.
James Alexander Cobria, AS for Transfer in Biology with honors. Yes.
Kevon Emmanuel Johnson, AS Social and Behavioral Sciences. Kimi Kaur Dillon, AS Social and Behavioral Sciences with honors. Roy Fidel Johnson, AS Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Sterling McNeil, AS for Health and Natural Science.
Dio Tyrese Robinson, AS Social and Behavioral Sciences. That's right.
Bailey Linda Hintz, AA for Transfer in Communication Studies.
Amari Anthony White, AS Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Jenna Sierra Dooley, AS for Transfer Administration of Justice honors.
Montilla Junto, AS Accounting with honors.
Emily Ann Kleimenhaig, AS in Natural Science with honors.
Shelley Lee Kimore, AA Recreation Management with honors.
Bibi Shabnam Amini, AS in Social and Behavioral Sciences with honors. Congratulations.
Jennifer Mary Merriman, AA for Transfer Political Science with honors.
Yes. Vanessa Tejeda, AA for Transfer in Kinesiology.
Jennifer Beatrice Hout, AS Applied Art and Design, Graphic Design with honors.
Jennifer Nayeli Dianda, AS in Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Claire Skidarelic, AA for Transfer English with honors.
Paulina Espinoza Martinez, AS in Fire Technology.
Thomas Robeson, AS for Transfer Business Administration.
Tira Daniel, AS in Applied Art and Design and Graphic Design.
Mai Sugiyama, AS for Transfer Business Administration with honors.
Nicholas Andre Shagerer, AS in Natural Science.
Lizette Victoria Neal, AS, General, Allied Health General.
Delaney Aurora Nagtalon, AS for Transfer Business Administration with honors.
Cole Taylor, AA, General Business.
Januel Chavez, AS in Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Olivia Nicole Silva, AS, Allied Health General with honors.
Lauren Lucci, AA for Transfer in Anthropology with honors.
Lilith Chapman, AA, Psychology.
Monique Heredia, AS in Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Oscar O. Orozco, AA, Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, and Transgender Studies.
Morgan Ashley Davis, AA in Accounting.
Heather Ann Moore, AA, Business Information Worker with honors.
Deanna Lynn Heaton, AS for Transfer in Business Administration.
Vontrice Renee Ortega, AA for Transfer, Journalism.
Marisol Garabay Gonzalez, AS in Psychology.
Eric Alexander Shaciel, AA for Transfer, Psychology with honors.
Lauren Brooke Strinden, AA for Transfer in Psychology with honors.
Adriana Jacunde Gaitan, AS for Transfer, Administration of Justice.
Halani Falawillo, AS in Allied Health and Pre-Nursing with honors. Congratulations.
Monica Jacunde, AA for Transfer, Sociology.
Tiffany May Scott, AA in Accounting with honors.
Kalia Simone Dawson, AS for Transfer, Business Administration. Woo!
Elena Rosemary Da Silva, AS in Applied Art and Design and Illustration.
Gabriella Danielle Carey, AA, Interdisciplinary Entrepreneurship.
Andre Kaleolani Asia, AS for Transfer in Mathematics.
Rachel Lynn Ware, AS, Allied Health General.
Alexa Canada, AA for Transfer in Art History.
Joey Renee Keller, AA for Transfer, Social and Behavioral Sciences with honors.
Margarita Ruth Prophet, AS for Transfer and Business Administration.
Myrna Shanuda, AS, Psychology.
Margarita Yaroshenko, AS in Allied Health and Pre-Nursing with honors.
Suwapan Yen, AS, Allied Health, Pre-Nursing with honors.
Yulia Yarosenko, AS in Allied Health, Pre-Nursing with honors.
Elizabeth Montez, AA for transfer, kinesiology.
Jessica Astrid Landero Villa, AS, Natural Science.
Blaze Alfred Lyon, AA for transfer, music.
Maricela Andrade Negrete, AS in Allied Health and Pre-Nursing with honors.
Yesenia Sanabria Gonzalez, AA Applied Art and Design, Digital Media.
Casey Michelle Bender, AS Allied Health with honors.
Esteban Dimitri Salcido, AA Mechatronics Technology.
Bailey Marie Petty, AA Psychology with honors.
Jessica Jean Garcia, AS Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Madison Elizabeth Chris, AS Allied Health Pre-Nursing with honors.
Sarah Ann Holguin, AA Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Angela Dawn Magario, Allied Health in Pre-Nursing.
Nadia Langsi Benesh, AA Arts and Cultures, Honors.
Shaylee Starr Lucas, AS in Natural Science.
Elias Antonio Valencia, AA for Transfer Communication Studies.
Jennifer Madeline Larson, AS Allied Health and Pre-Nursing.
Caitlin McKenna K. Whitney, AA for Transfer Communication Studies.
Isabel Catanita Gutierrez, AA Administration of Justice and Law Enforcement.
Donovan Renee Hill, AA for Transfer Psychology with honors.
Delia Morales, AS for Transfer Administration of Justice.
Grace Emily Van Winkle, AS for Transfer Administration of Justice with honors.
Joshua Kai Ulrich, AS in General Business.
Hannah Grace Abia, AA for Transfer Psychology.
Alyssa Lee Woodruff, AS Psychology.
Cade O'Neill, AA for Transfer Psychology.
Ajmal Zajran, AA in Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Savannah Shea Anella, AA for Transfer Psychology.
Rochelle D. Thompson, AA in General Business.
Katina Rochelle Shanice McGee, AS for Transfer Business Administration.
Jennifer Michelle Lusardi, AS in Early Childhood Education with honors.
Desranique Jadel Stewart, AA Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Skylar McKenna Thompson, AS for Transfer in Business Administration.
Angel Unique Crossley, AS Fashion Industries.
Manisha Dutt, AA in Administration of Justice and Courts with honors.
Matthew York, AA, General Business with honors.
Nadia Tiski Marceleno, AS for Transfer Business Administration with honors.
Rachel Michaela Vieira, AA for Transfer, English.
Baraka Nafund Kashal, AA for Transfer Political Science.
Vladimir Sivan, AS Applied Art and Design, Digital Media with honors.
Kieran Cower Baines, AA for Transfer Psychology. Congratulations.
Kathleen Grace Gibson, AS Biological Sciences.
Michelle Aline Skinner, AS for Transfer Administration of Justice with honors. Congratulations.
Maria Beatriz Montiero Sapuerza, AS for Transfer Business Administration.
Wilmer De Leon Fajardo, AS in Social and Behavioral Sciences. You're welcome.
Rosario Nina, AS for Transfer Business Administration, honors.
Got it, thank you. Benjamin Luke Kravietz, AS in Psychology with honors.
Caitlin Marie Castor, AA Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Oyikinsola F. Awusolu, AS in Allied Health Pre-Nursing. Congratulations.
Jesus Abel Jimenez Cornejo, AS Social and Behavioral Sciences.
Fatin Imad Siuri, AS in Natural Science with honors. Congratulations.
Allison Renee Cohen, AS Allied Health Pre-Nursing with honors.
Rebecca Cook, AS in Social and Behavioral Sciences with honors.
Ricardo Logan de la Mora, AA for Transfer, Anthropology.
Luis Peck, AS with honors.
Cherie K. Welliver Cunningham, AA Studio Art with honors.
Vladislav Hipsky, AS for Transfer Business Administration with honors.
Evgeny Duran, AS Administration of Justice, Law Enforcement.
Anna Petroskaya, AS for Transfer Business Administration with honors.
Yoreli Hernandez Cruz, AA Liberal Studies, Elementary Education with honors.
Austin Douglas Hurst, AS for Transfer and Business Administration.
Elizabeth Hernandez, AS Allied Health General.
Michaela Joy Woisla, AA for Transfer Geography with honors.
Hadassah Ronenberg, AA Applied Art and Design, Graphic Design with honors.
Savannah Rose Fadline, AS Social and Behavioral Sciences with honors.
Gage Thomas Shields, AS Film and Video Production with honors.
Resty Leo Marianas Eliarda, AA in Drafting and Engineering Support, Architectural and Civil with honors.
Faith Chantel Gorman, AS Natural Science. Cameron Jacob Lantiagni, AS Chemistry with honors. Diana Mabel Romero, AA for Transfer Social Justice Studies. Desiree Aling Garnica, AS Allied Health General. Kaylee Ann Creed Mitchell, AA Liberal Studies, Elementary Education with honors. Ekaterina Vovic, AA Management with honors. Keishu Kaila Tene Lisane, AS Natural Science. Tyree Joel Jenkins, AS Natural Science. Madeline Rose Hunt, AS Administration of Justice, Law Enforcement, with honors. Nakisha Chantel Robinson, AA Social and Behavioral Sciences. Kimberly Espinoza, AA for Transfer, English. Nina Jolie Boras, AA for Transfer, Psychology. Katrisa Howard, AS Psychology. Jasmine Lenice Coleman, AS for Transfer, Administration of Justice. And last, but absolutely not least, Aaliyah Sade Patterson, AA, Social and Behavioral Sciences. Please join me in congratulating the graduating class of 2021-2022. You can toss your hats up in the air. Please remain in your seats for a moment while the faculty form our traditional gauntlet to the front of the stage. You're welcome to exit through the gauntlet. Again, congratulations to the Sierra College class of 2021-2022. You did it.